Hello, and welcome back to my Afterfall Insanity playthrough. Today we're going to go over here and push this button. And then hopefully get back to Colonel Pataki, or our friend Martian. Also, new terrible mini-game. Choose a chip with WASD and place it on the board with E. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Not really sure what just happened. Actually incredibly confused. Thought I was supposed to place them, but I guess it picked the location for me. Now, the enemies are already heading up after me, as you can hear very well. They also don't care about Tokai blocking their attacks, and will try and block themselves to little success. Him defeated, we'll come back down here and take that entrance we were going to take originally. Not particularly sure why that was such a bizarre scenario, or why he's knocking out all the lights. After all, he wasn't really that intimidating, and we'd already seen quite a few others of his type. I've already fought two of them in a single room. Why would one scare Tokai? But I'm sure he's got a better grasp on his mental situation than I would. Now, you would think we should help out our guard friend. What that prob... Wow. Oh yeah, that problem's definitely taking care of itself. I'm honestly afraid to touch that. Yeah. So, this problem that I've never experienced in any of my playthroughs of Afterfall Insanity, which admittedly isn't very many. This one little problem here has never come up before. Never. We're going to, again, leave this possessed being and just continue on our mission. Now, if we had tried to save him from the monsters there, he would have simply turned on us afterwards and started shooting us. Not particularly sure why this room is exploding. I guess that's the signal that we can't go back again. Not that you would ever want to. This looks interesting. Oh, this little robot. We can continue repairing. Find out why that's so interesting. I'm pretty sure soon. And already we're back to... well, not quite the grunts. I suppose the madmen would be the grunts. Honestly, these guys aren't much better. But yes, they've already tired of the big brute-like enemies. The soldiers. And we're back to the Hussar. Now, you might wonder where we are. Actually, let me handle this first, since apparently this is a tense moment. Well, I suppose fighting an enemy that's on fire is a pretty tense moment. All it really did was just weaken him for us. But you might be asking yourself, where are we in the midst of things right now? Where in the shelter are we located? Your guess is honestly as good as mine. It's really hard to get a good idea of where you are in the shelter as they force you through. They also really want me to focus on that soldier eating that guy. Just go ahead and close that door. I just don't want to see that anymore. And for some reason, it opens itself back up again.
Clear.
Clear. Area secured.
If it's not, I don't give a damn.
Keep it to yourself, rookie. God damn it, I'm surrounded by lunatics and idiots.
Well, these guys sound nice. I'm sure they wouldn't shoot at us if they saw us. Oh, well, looks like I was wrong. Now, it might not be the best of ideas to come up and hit these guys with my hammer. I'm honestly just hoping for the best here. Now, rather than try and talk these men down, Tokai just goes right into combat. I mean, after all, they shot first, right? Now, I have a choice. I either keep the shotgun, or I take the assault rifle. To be honest, I would take the assault rifle, but I have more ammo in the shotgun. Plus, it won't matter much, since after a cutscene, I'll lose everything anyway. Well, that might change my mind a little bit. Not much more ammo, but enough that I'll take it. Let's try and get our two-handed hammer without picking up the gun. That looks like a loading screen. So we'll avoid it for this moment in time. Finish exploring the floor. Back where these guys were hanging out. Past that little barrier we were at earlier. That too looks like a loading door. So we're left with a choice. Obviously, I'm going to take this one, assuming that the place behind them is where they want me to go. I'd be completely wrong, as this is also a loading screen. And activated a checkpoint. Might just be best to... well, doesn't look like I'm going to get the option to head back that way where they were. That's unfortunate. Well, they don't give me much time to feel bad about it. It might still be possible to go back now that the door is closed. That is a negative. If I missed anything, it was probably just a voice log. Nothing too major.
Remember, in case of a problem, always turn to shelter security.
Well, that's disconcerting. the music is obviously feeling that this is all very scary. But honestly, nothing scary is really happening. Just a lot of overused melee combat. Now, part of me when I played this game before felt that when they introduced soldiers that it was going to be more about shooting than melee. I was hoping they would get away from the boring, tediously stale melee combat in favor of a, well, slightly less stale shooting combat. They occasionally do, for the most part, not really. We are able to go down into there, or we can head over here.
What are you doing here? Freeze! I said freeze! Don't even think about it.
And, well, that solves our problem for us. Good God, possession everywhere. Let's just go. I honestly have no clue what's causing the guards' bodies to act in such a strange fashion. Maybe they did a patch that messed everything up since I played it last. Now time for a pretty creepy vent section. And by creepy, I mean nothing's really going to happen. It is a big time waster, though. And a bottle of whiskey. So when you're in this shelter, you definitely need a bottle of whiskey. With whatever noise that was. I'm stuck. What the? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know how I missed that.
What?
And there goes our friend. Not our real friend. We still have no clue where Marcine is. Okay.
God, it must be an epidemic.
And Tokai just proves he's not really right in the head. Ah, we're back to Mad Men. Which are woefully inadequate by this point of the game to really serve as any challenge. We can check out this room, but I'd rather see what's over here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I would rather see what's down here. Hopefully not making the wrong decision again. I am trying my hardest to not miss any of the notes, at the very least. And not really sure what happened there.
Remember, regular examinations are mandatory. Internist Dr. Radomski and psychologist Dr. Kokai are seeing patients every day from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. in their offices.
And here is a doctor's hand. We don't really know why we're picking this up just yet. I must have missed the quest, so I believe I do need to head back here just to showcase this. Otherwise, you might think Tokai is crazier than he already seems. And actually jumped a little bit there. That was mostly for my stupidity of not turning on the flashlight like I should have. Kill him, Tokai. Show him your brand of psychology.
We don't know the exact nature of these behavioral problems,
Tokai's losing it again. Can't actually do anything over here. But it was worth it just for that little voice clip, I suppose. And to see that that room is now empty with a vent open. Get stuck on another door. And I guess it just does seem like Tokai's crazy picking up these body parts. Is there more this way? This is needlessly padding the video, but just want to make sure. I don't want to miss anything. Also, random rolling. Right now, we just want to go up here.
Quarantine, of course.
Ah, here we go. Here's the next note. And that's an interesting note. A bit more interesting than what we're used to. Got this little keyboard here.
Warning, there are many unanswered calls on the emergency voicemail. They are to be listened to immediately.
We will listen to these really quick, and that will be the end of this video. And while that just repeats endlessly, it was actually incorrect. Oh, well, it didn't even repeat endlessly. Actually incorrect, that is not the end of the video. I have a little bit more time. And we need a retinal scan and a hand scan. Well, we've got the hand, but we don't have the head we need. So let me do that with what time is left with the video. Actually, the first time we've seen an enemy using the same weapon in both hands. Most enemies switch it up. Actually did quite a bit of damage to me too. And he just liquefied apparently. Oh, there he is. His sickles went crazy. And there is the head we're looking for. Does it look familiar? Not really.
Make use of this analytical brain of yours and diagnose the problem.
Weird spot to bring that clip back. And after both the head and the hand are scanned, I will end this video now, and I'll see you in the next episode. Join me to find out what's behind the door.